Good afternoon, everyone. At the time of 3:16, I'd like to start the Monday, December 8th edition of the Sacramento Public Library Authority Board. Clerk, may we please call the roll?
Roger Dickinson. Here. Karina Talamantes.
Here.
Phil Pluckybaum. Katie Maple.
Here.
Mai Vang. Phil Cerna. Patrick Kennedy. Rich Desmond. Rosario Rodriguez. Pat Hume. Mary Jane Lopez Taff. Rod Brewer.
Here.
Kevin Spees.
Present.
Tim Reed. Linda Budge. Lisa Kaplan.
Here.
Garrett Gatewood.
Here.
Jennifer Larrett.
Here.
And we have a quorum with 8 members present.
Thank you, Clerk.
We missed.
May everyone please rise if you're able so we can do the Pledge of Allegiance. Please be seated.
I missed Lisa Kaplan. Lisa Kaplan?
She said
Yep.
Okay. Read the statement. This meeting of the Sacramento Public Library Authority is broadcast live and recorded with closed captioning. It is cablecast on Metro Cable Channel 14, the local government affairs channel on the Comcast and DirecTV U-verse cable systems. It is also live streamed at metro14live.saccounty.gov. Today's meeting replays Saturday, December 13th at 4 p.m. on Metro Cable Channel 14. Once posted, the recording of this meeting can be viewed on demand at youtube.com/metrocable14. The meeting will also be recorded via Zoom. A DVD copy will be available upon request no later than 2 weeks following today's meeting. The full agenda, including reports, is available on the library website at www.saclibrary.org. Members of the audience wishing to address the board should complete a speaker identification form located at the back table and give it to the clerk. Members attending via Zoom should raise their hand in the Zoom program. Please speak clearly when addressing the board and state your name for the record. Comments are limited to 3 minutes so everyone may be heard.
Thank you, Clerk. We're going to move 2 items up in the agenda, both voting items. Item 6, the consent calendar, and item 7, which is an action item. We will start with item number 6. We have 4 items on the consent calendar. Do we have any questions from the public? Hearing and seeing none. Do we have questions from the directors?
No, I'll move consent.
Second.
Hearing and seeing none. We have a motion by, you have a question? No. Okay. Any questions from anyone online? We have a motion by Director Talamantes, a second by Director Gatewood. Clerk, may you please call the roll?
Roger Dickinson. Aye. Karina Talamantes. Katie Maple.
Aye.
Rod Brewer.
Aye.
Kevin Spees.
Aye.
Lisa Kaplan.
Aye.
Jennifer Larrett.
Aye.
Garrett Gatewood.
Yes.
Motion passes with 8 members voting.
Thank you, Clerk. Thank you, Board. Now we have action item number 7, contract amendment, the employment contract for the library director. Do we have anyone that's giving a presentation for that?
Hi, this is Jennifer Gore, legal counsel. At your previous board meeting, you conducted the executive director's annual performance review based on your rating of his performance. We've brought back an item recommending a 2% increase to his annual salary, and so for your consideration.
Thank you very much, Jennifer. Do we have any questions from the audience, public?
I'll move to pass this action item.
Okay.
Second.
Okay. So we have a motion from Director Talamantes, second from Director Maple, Vice Chair Maple. Any questions from any of the directors? Any questions online from any of the directors? Hearing and seeing none, Clerk, may we please call the roll?
Roger Dickinson. Aye. Karina Talamantes. Aye. Katie Maple.
Aye.
Rod Brewer.
Aye.
Kevin Spees.
Aye.
Lisa Kaplan.
Aye.
Jennifer Larrett.
Aye.
Garrett Gatewood.
Aye.
Motion passes with 8 members voting.
Thank you, clerk. Thank you, board. So now we'll move to presentations, items 3.1, Friends of the Sacramento Public Library. And I see we have both members, 2 of the members online. Garrett, not Garrett. You don't get to speak right now. Devon.
I'll go ahead and take this mic. Thank you for acknowledging me, board.
Devon, would you like to start?
After Director Gatewood, I don't want to step on any toes.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
As always, I appreciate you all very much for allowing the Friends of the Sacramento Public Library to report on the amazing things that we have going on here. Our board last met last month in November, where we discussed some timely items. We want to first thank Director Coyle for participating and providing a report about the library. We also were able to engage with Lisa Martinez to talk about the rebranding rollout at the library. And so we really look forward to continuing to keep partnership with our branding between the Friends and the Sacramento Public Library. We worked and discussed some things related to our finances and getting our tax returns done for 2024. And then the nominating committee was working on finding spots for board vacancies and our board leadership for next year, which will send that slate to our full membership. Booked In is continuing to do amazing things. On December 14th, there will be a Jane Austen 250th birthday tea from 12 to 3 p.m. at the Booked In, and there will be a guest speaker who will be participating in that. So definitely recommend you all to share that with your constituents or attend yourselves. We're continuing to work on some important work related to communications committee, being led by my colleague Anita Scurry, who's here on the Zoom with me, and thank her for her work on this. And then we also were working on some governance related to our bylaws as an organization. So we're always doing big things and staying busy as an organization. But one thing I wanted to make sure to highlight that my colleagues had asked for this kind of final report for the calendar year is to talk about the amazing work going on at the Booked In. If you are not on TikTok, or if you are on TikTok, if your team is on TikTok, I definitely recommend you giving the Booked In Sacramento a follow. We've been going viral on there if you haven't noticed. We have had one video get 83,000 views, and that is a lot for our little Booked In. And so that work is really helping to keep donations up and keep funds going into the Booked In. And one thing to know, our Booked In is led by the amazing Pam Whitley, who is just a volunteer extraordinaire. And the Booked In has an international footprint. We have been donating books all over the world. And then here local as well, there's teachers who tell the Booked In all the time that you're the reason why we're getting libraries in our classrooms started. So we donate free books all the time. So if you know anyone in your community, in your schools, again, international, who are looking for books, not only are we able to make a profit for those folks who are able to come to the Booked In and spend some money, but we're able to also give back to others. And that is spreading the joy of literacy, spreading the joy and the mission of the Sacramento Public Library. So I just had to give a shout out to Pam and our amazing volunteers at the Booked In who are doing great work. And again, please follow the Booked In Sacramento on TikTok and check out the amazing social media strategy that's going on there. And any of your reposting, retweets, reshares will help continue to get the word out there. So there is nothing else that I have on there, but I do want to thank my colleagues who are on from the Friends, and I'm happy to take any questions at this time. Thank you.
Thank you. That's really good news and very, very, very good work that's being done right now by you and your team in spreading the word and the mission of the Sacramento Public Library. Really good stuff. Do we have any comments or questions from any of the directors? Hearing and seeing none. Thank you, Devon. Now we will move on to the executive team report. Deputy Director Keller, you are up.
Yes, good afternoon, everybody. First, I would like to welcome Sacramento Public Library's new Deputy Director and Chief Operations Officer, Selwa Shame. This is their very first authority board meeting, so we're very excited to have them on board. So welcome, Selwa. So much welcomed addition to Sacramento Public Library. So I want to bring your attention to a couple items in the executive team report. First is Carmichael Library staff were nominated for 3 Best of Carmichael Awards. Happy to say that we received the Best Book Club Award from the Chamber of Commerce. So we're very excited about that. This is a great example of strong local engagement and staff leadership. On November 12th, we hosted District Attorney and author Tien Ho for a very well-attended event regarding his new book, The People vs. the Golden State Killer. The program included a very enthralling Q&A. There was over 200 books were provided courtesy of the District Attorney as well as the Sakopoulos family. For those of you who missed it, it's really good. There is a recording on our website. I also want to now draw your attention to capital projects. As you know, every month I come back, and as I've said before, 2025 and 2026 is the year of capital projects. Our jurisdictions are doing a lot of amazing work to improve our library facilities. And for that, we're very thankful. But I do want to call out 3 projects. First of all is Colonial Heights Library. We are getting very close to doing a soft reopening. It was initially scheduled for tomorrow. However, there was a utilities issue. I am pleased to report that the City of Sacramento has resolved that issue this morning. They are now working on doing some final testing on the HVAC, and we hope to have an announcement for a soft opening this week for Colonial Heights. So do know that there is still work going on in the community room. That project should complete hopefully this month, if not early next. And in January, we're going to do a full grand reopening. But our plan is hopefully we'll be able to make an announcement this week on the day for a soft reopening. So I really want to thank City of Sacramento staff. This has been a very long project. It's been a very good partnership in helping to restore this service to the community. In addition to the Del Paso Heights Library parking lot project has had a minor delay. City staff are working around the clock to resolve this issue. Today, work has resumed. We hope also to have the Del Paso Heights Library open here early in the year. And finally, North Sacramento Hagenwood on November 20th. Thanks, Councilmember Dickinson. We had a wonderful groundbreaking event. This is going to be very transformative for the community. This community finally has a final home for their library. And so we're looking very forward to, in 2027, if not sooner, as as the council member has asked for, to have the new North Sacramento Hagenwood Library open to the public. So there are also, draw your attention to, there was a lot of other active construction projects. Like I said, 2026 is going to be the year of projects, but also be the year of closures for some of our libraries. We will make every effort to notify the public when sites will be closed, as well as augment services with our mobile services department to make sure that library services are still in our respective communities. So those are the updates that I have for you today. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Thank you, Deputy Director Keller, and great news on Colonial Heights. I know that especially on the part of the utilities, getting everything up to date, taken care of. And so that's really good news. Any questions from any of our directors? Hearing and seeing none, and yes, great news on North Sac, Hagenwood, and Del Paso Heights. Those are good news, really good news updates. So yeah, no, thank you for the report. And so now we have item number 5. I trust that people have seen that information regarding the financial report and the quarterly treasurer's report. Now we move on to item 8, reports, ideas, and questions from board members. Any ideas? Any ideas? No reports, no questions. And you know what? We did it in 14 minutes. At the time of 3:30, we'd like to adjourn this edition of the Sacramento Public Library. I want to thank you for your participation and for being in today. Meeting adjourned.